What's up, bud?
Oh, salt.
Oh, that's salt. Yeah, I broke my salt shaker. That's right. I thought that was...
What the f?
Oh my God, run.
Is that a bear print?
No, that's a Bigfoot print.
On June 21st, 2023, in southern Taiwan, Valerie, the creator behind the YouTube channel Valerie, Adventure, Travel, and Raw Moments, began her first full-length adventure. Her channel focuses on raw, solo journeys, capturing genuine moments in remote natural places. Late in the day, she headed alone toward Lulu Hot Springs, a rarely visited geothermal area hidden deep in the mountains. The plan sounded simple: hike for hours, camp alone, and sleep on naturally heated ground. From the beginning, the environment felt calm, yet demanding.
Here at the junction, where it goes to Lulu Springs this way. So for me, it was pretty much 1 hour. And I'm sweating like hell. I regret that I started at 12. Into the jungle. I noticed that there are some marks, like these bands here, along the trail, so you know where to go. It's very helpful also. I made it to the highest point. Now it only goes downwards, so it's a bit easier, but also more tiring tomorrow. Should have brought more water also. I only have like 1 liter left, and I still have today and tomorrow. Okay, here it really gets steep. There are some ropes attached. It's so crazy. It really smells like egg here from the sulfur. Yeah, the smell, you can tell it's a hot spring coming from deep in the ground.
The hike unfolded under extreme heat. Sweat came quickly as Valerie followed faint ribbon markers through steep forest trails, using ropes where the path dropped away sharply. The sulfur smell grew stronger as the ground warmed beneath her boots. After nearly 4 hours, she reached the river, silent, empty, and alive with geothermal energy.
I made it! No one's here. Wow. So cool. Is that stone? I don't know. Ooh! Wow, it's so hot. It's like coming straight from the boiler.
Every few meters there were holes where hot water bubbled out and collected in puddles. This one was probably 70 degrees hot. This riverbank was perfect as a camping ground. The surface was so warm that I was sure I wouldn't need any extra blanket or sleeping bag that night. And then I found a shovel in the river.
People use it for there. Okay, I will dig my own hot spring hole now. That's the mission for tonight. I'm collecting some wood and grasses for a bonfire I want to make. These are good for starting a fire. I bought some fried rice in the restaurant before I came here. And that's what I'm gonna have for dinner. It's crazy. Wow. I really don't need more than just my yoga mat. And yeah, this pillow, and that's it.
Boiling water seeped from cracks in the rock, staining the earth in unnatural colors. Using an abandoned shovel, she dug a small hot pool beside the cold river and prepared for the night, sleeping on a yoga mat as the ground radiated warmth.
I'm now heading to the heart of Lulu Hot Springs, the main steamy area. It's located in a canyon, which makes it a bit dangerous because it's a rockfall area.
You can feel how hot it is even without touching the rocks. Also, my ring changed its color. It was golden before, it's because of the sulfur.
And then I finally reached the big steam, the reason why I made this trip. I saw it from a distance already. but being so close to it hit different.
Few rocks were falling down right there where I was walking before, and they were quite big, so it's quite dangerous here. Should leave soon, I guess.
At dawn, she crossed the river and continued upstream into a narrow canyon filled with steam. At the core of Lulu Hot Springs, towering vents surrounded her with scorching air. Minutes later, large stones collapsed from the cliff above, crashing onto the path she had just taken.
I'm really exhausted from yesterday and today as well. I actually packed 2 boxes of fried rice, but since it was still warm when he packed it and I didn't let it cool down, the condensation made it going off pretty quickly, so I can't eat it anymore. And yeah, my lack of water, of course.
After about 3 hours of climbing vertically with close to no break, I made it to the top. Hallelujah.
I really did.
From now on it goes downwards, so it's easier, but be aware it's also very slippery.
My last bit of water. But almost there. I'm so lucky. I was walking down the last few meters and then this car stopped and asked me if I wanted to hop on. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
The way back was far harder. With little water remaining and spoiled food, she climbed for hours until finally reaching the road, where locals helped her return to town. This journey wasn't paranormal, but it was genuinely dangerous. Heat, rockfall, exhaustion, and isolation quietly turn beauty into risk. When nature gives no warning and no second chances, how closely can beauty and danger truly exist before one becomes the other? This footage was captured on the night of May 22nd, 2023. The person filming is Alex, a long-haul truck driver from the YouTube channel Alex Nino, which documents real trucking life, late-night deliveries, and trying to sleep on the road. What starts as an ordinary night slowly grows uneasy. Mechanical worries, tight schedules, and nowhere to rest for long. By the end of it, Alex realizes the real threat was never mechanical.
Hey boss, do you guys have def?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, man. My truck was about to turn off on me, so I parked right there. I'll put the def at my pickup, at my delivery right now. But I don't know why, or what went through me, that I forgot to check the def. And the def is pretty much diesel exhaust fluid. If the truck runs out of it, you're done. Your truck will turn off. It's like you pretty much ran out of gas in your car. I was gonna make this delivery and then go put the def before my truck turns off on me. I go to this location right here. Man, after this delivery I have to cross the Bay Bridge. If this truck turns off on me on the Bay Bridge, I'm screwed. Just stupid cars next to me. Alright, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break it a bunch like this. That way my trailer goes all the way to that door right there. Go up. See how my trailer door is right there? My trailer's right there. Watch this. Get it super close to that right there. Bada boom, bada boom. Your boy is in the building.
Early on, Alex notices his truck is almost out of def, diesel exhaust fluid. If it runs dry, the truck can fully shut down. With the gauge nearly in the red, he stops at a Shell station to grab a gallon, worried about making it across the Bay Bridge afterward. At the delivery site, another issue appears.
Oh man, I'm all messed up right now. I have a pallet that's a single pallet right here that's literally right at the door with no load lock, not secured, because I didn't have my load lock in the trailer. So what I'm gonna have to do right now is open this really carefully and hope that pallet did not tilt over. Woo! No, the only thing that I'm scared about is backing this thing in, because if I'm reversing, it can go like this. So I'm gonna see if they have a load lock or something, or you know what? I'm gonna leave this closed, get as close as I can to the door, and then once I get super close, I'll just get out again, open it, And bam, I'm good. I should be good like that. There should be good. Any closer, I won't be able to. I don't want this pallet to come, like as soon as I hit right here or me reversing or anything, for it to go, just because I'm gonna go ask them if they have a load lock. Hi, I had 3 pallets for you. Do you think by any chance I'd be able to use a load lock just so I can put the load lock right here so I can reverse in? You see one? It's locked? You get what I mean? If I hit it hard right here, it could just all come crashing down.
Should be okay. Those are pretty sturdy.
I'll try it.
That should be okay.
Alright, let's go put some deaf boys before my truck turns off. Let's go, little deafy. Ugh.
A single pallet sits unsecured at the trailer door with no load lock. Unable to find equipment, Alex carefully backs in, knowing one mistake could send it crashing forward. Eventually, the night finally slows down. Inside his truck, his second home, Alex sets up a Bluetti portable power station and relaxes briefly, thinking the worst is over. Then, while parked in a quiet residential neighborhood to sleep, he notices a man outside the truck, close enough to try the door handle. The doors are locked.
There's literally someone right there, bro. Oh my f***ing. Alright guys, screw that. I'm just decided I was actually gonna leave. I seen him take off. There's no way in how I'm staying there. Thankfully, I locked my doors. There's times where I go to bed with the doors not locked. Damn, that was a close one.
Alex immediately starts the engine and pulls away. Later, he admits there were nights he didn't lock them at all. And this time, that simple habit may have saved him. The video never reveals who the man was or why he was there. Maybe it was an attempted theft. Maybe something else entirely. What makes the moment unsettling isn't what happened. It's how close something worse came to happening at all. If the doors hadn't been locked that night, would this have been just another trucking story? Or something far more terrifying? In early January, during the heart of winter in Canada, YouTuber Mo Sargi traveled with his friend Chris to camp completely off-grid beside a frozen lake. The video was recorded for the Mo Sargi channel, which focuses on outdoor camping, RV adventures, and searching for strange, unexplained experiences in remote regions. Surrounded by snow, forest, and solid ice, their RV sat entirely alone. No roads nearby, no homes, and no signs of life. As daylight faded, the silence around the lake felt heavier than expected.
Look at this. Nothing but lakes and like little islands surrounding us. Man, it's so quiet out here. Right now, we're just out here in the Canadian wilderness and where people have actually sighted Bigfoot himself. So I'm hoping we get lucky today. I really want to be able to see Bigfoot.
Yo, I could swear, like, bro, no clickbait. I could swear I saw something moving on that hill over there. Way out there. I'm zoomed in right now with my zoom cam. But I swear to God, like, I thought I saw something, like, way out there. What the? Huh? That was a weird noise.
I heard something in the bush there.
Dude, I actually saw something over there on that piece of land, which we can't get to because there's a lake between us. Yeah, guys, we're hearing some weird noises coming from that side over there now, too. So I just flew the drone, and I didn't see a single animal. Not a moose, not a bear, not a crocodile, nothing. All right, the real adventure begins. We're gonna leave the RV behind, and we're gonna go off into the forest and hopefully see if there are any signs of Bigfoot. There are prints here. I did walk through here earlier, but not all of these are mine. I don't know whose these are. Oh, they go towards the trail. I wonder if somebody else was like Bigfoot hunting out here. But these stop. Oh, look, whoever showed up here stopped here and then turned around and went back down that way. Yeah, I'm on the ice right now. We're making our way to the other side of the lake right now.
We did have to walk across water, so I think this might actually be like a little island. There are some strange rocks over there, actually. But also, caves could mean Bigfoot. What if Bigfoot lives in a cave? Oh, shh, shh, shh. That was a growl coming from our side.
Yeah, it sounded like over here.
Chris off camera was saying that he's seen something that looked like a shack over there, which I can't see it, but we're gonna probably go and explore. But then we hear some loud echoing growl. It is echo. If Bigfoot growls, we're gonna hear it.
Yes. Did you move? No. I heard something over there.
Yeah, that's where it came from. That's why I'm aiming my camera that way. I'm officially scared because I don't know what the hell that was. For the record, we just found a big crack in the ice. I don't know how concerning this is, but yeah, we gotta be careful. I thought I heard a crack. Like, I'm not even joking. I thought I heard a crack. Why does this part here look darker than the other parts? Is it shallower or is it weaker ice? What the fuck was that? You heard that, right? Could that have been the ice? But it sounded like it came from here and then over there at the same time. Those are footprints, dude. Oh, look!
Is that a bear print?
No, that's a Bigfoot print. Oh, dude, these are actual Bigfoot prints. There's more here. Let's see if we can like kind of clean this one out. I can't make out this one, that one, this one.
This one almost has like toes.
Yeah.
See? Almost like a hand.
But it looks like
Thumb, finger, finger.
I don't know. Could be maybe part of a foot, right? Like that's a big.
At first, everything seemed peaceful. The frozen lake stretched endlessly in every direction, broken only by distant islands and wind-carved snow. As Mo and Chris walked out onto the ice, loud cracking sounds echoed under their feet, followed by deep, unfamiliar noises carrying across the shoreline. While exploring farther away from the RV, they spotted large impressions frozen into the surface. The shapes were uneven, partially buried, difficult to identify, yet clearly much larger than their own tracks.
Feels good to be off the ice. Oh yeah, we got the log in here. It's burning still. What is that? Is that blood?
Oh, salt.
Oh, that's salt. Yeah, I broke my salt shaker. That's right. I thought that was...
I've never heard that before.
Did we just hear that correct? Like, that was a
God awful scream of.
I'm going back down to the lake, dude. Come back down to the lake. Oh my god, there actually might be something here. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off my light just so I can see a little bit better. This camera sees better with the light off. What the f is that? Oh my god, what was that? There's something here, dude. There's something actually here.
Once night fell, the atmosphere changed completely. From the forest came a long, low howl, followed by distinct knocking sounds echoing through the trees in rhythm. The noise traveled across the lake, then stopped suddenly, leaving only silence behind again.
I can't believe that was like not you. Okay, so sitting on my bed, I feel the RV shaking a lot. And my god, it's probably just Chris moving. But he's saying it wasn't him. And it's not windy out. And the fire's out, dude.
What the?
I don't see anything that would, like, there's no wind. What the hell could have caused that? Yeah, like, we're the only ones here. You sure you didn't move?
100%. I swear to God.
And there's nothing out here. Dude, what if Bigfoot was shaking our car? Guys, there's no way.
Later that night, while inside the RV, the vehicle unexpectedly shook. Both men felt it at the same moment. There was no wind, no traffic, and nothing visible outside. Whatever caused it left no obvious explanation. Some viewers later suggested natural reasons: ice shifting under pressure, changes in temperature, or wildlife moving unseen nearby. Frozen lakes are known to create loud, eerie sounds, especially after dark. Others believe the sounds were deliberate. They pointed to the timing of the knocks, the direction of the howls, and the unexplained shaking of the RV, suggesting something may have been aware of them. Maybe it was the ice, maybe it was animals moving through the forest, or maybe it was something that never needed to be seen, only heard. What do you think was out there that night? On October 19th, 2025, Norali, the creator of the YouTube channel Itchy Boots, known for solo motorcycle travels through remote and politically tense regions, rides into the Afghan mountains. What begins as a calm trip between distant villages gradually shifts as isolation replaces familiarity and the road offers fewer options to turn back.
This is rural Afghanistan for you. A lot of supplies here. Wow. See, the houses are exactly the same color as the mountain that they're built from. I am approaching the next village, which is just hugging the side of the mountain there. Definitely very different feeling to ride here than in Kabul. Look, they have a waterway here. So we reroute the river to the fields. See here, they can regulate how much water is flowing through that channel. See, water levels are also very high here. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum. زن الوالدی کان سکین نگیر یا گردشگر است ها یعنی جایی که میره آزاد است.
Salam alaikum.
و علیکم السلام. خوب هستی بخیری؟
How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
What is your name?
Norali.
Norali. What is your last name?
Schoenmaker.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, I'm going wrong. Should have gone left here. No, I was distracted by the checkpoint. Sorry, I need to go there. I need to go in here. To Abeck. I need to go this way. Rui Duap. Abeck. Yeah. I need to go Abeck. Abeck. Samandan. Samandan. This way. Okay. Look at this. Right in between the mountains here. That was Taliban.
She continues forward as the villages disappear and the road narrows. A checkpoint soon appears. Norley slows, stops, and calmly presents her papers. The interaction is brief and orderly, but it makes one thing clear. Every mile here is watched, and movement is permitted, not guaranteed.
This might be the beginning of the climb, I'm thinking now. You can tell that when this gets wet, it's very messy. But I am lucky, it's all dry. See, suddenly all the green is gone, and it's just naked mountains. Still climbing? Okay. Come on, Frankie. You got this. This is not gonna be an easy pass. Some donkeys coming. Maybe I'll wait for them, otherwise I'll meet them right in the corner. Salam alaikum. How are you? These are no easy hairpins. Oh, it's steep. Not there yet. Still more up. Oh, it's so steep. Probably can't tell, but it's steep. I'm so glad I am doing this pass with good weather, because I think with bad weather, this will become really dangerous.
Beyond it, the road climbs into steep mountain passes. Loose dirt, sharp turns, and sheer drop-offs demand complete focus. She rides carefully, knowing the terrain leaves no room for mistakes.
A petrol station here. But I don't need to fill up. I'll easily make it on one tank. It also seems to be out of order. Tank. With a guy with a rocket launcher. It's a bit extreme. It wasn't a tank, but it was some heavy-duty armed vehicle. It's actually the first time that I see like heavier arms. I mean, so far I've just seen Taliban with, what are they, AK-47s. But not with these things.
Deeper in the mountains, tension peaks when Norley encounters Taliban forces with armored vehicles and rocket launchers. The scene is sudden and intimidating, marking the most extreme display of power on this route. Many viewers noted that the real danger isn't only the landscape or the weapons, but the uncertainty of what could happen next. Was this journey courage, or a reminder of how close calm travel can be to real danger? On October 30th, 2023, the YouTube channel Travel Beans, known for slow family travel and van life adventures, begins searching for a place to wild camp in Scotland. Nothing appears wrong at first, yet an uneasy tension slowly settles in, silent but persistent. After visiting several of Scotland's most iconic locations, the journey quietly shifts. Sightseeing gives way to simply finding somewhere to stay.
Hey, we made it!
We're in Scotland! First time with Noah in Scotland!
I'm already not feeling welcome here in Scotland. It's like they turn the temperature down the second you get in here.
As it was late, we decided to stop at a service station along the route for the night.
First night done, and we felt very welcomed here in Scotland, mainly because we had to pay £10 for the privilege of doing so.
But we had probably the best showers that we've ever had in a service station. I don't think it's that big a deal that we feel welcome at a service station, because obviously they have money to make. The real test is going to be, how welcome are we going to be out in the beautiful Scottish countryside? Let's go to Loch Lomond. The plan is to wild camp tonight, so we are on the lookout for a really great park up spot.
We use the app Park for Night, and I'm filtering it by places that are surrounded by nature, and we've got this one here right next to a loch, but also it is right next to the main road. It's very, very loud.
Yeah, it's pretty though. Unfortunately, I think this one is going to be a no, because it is too close to the road, and we have had a bad experience with this in the past.
We headed further away from civilization in search of the perfect spot.
Look at this place!
Oh, wow! Oh, Scotland, you beauty.
We have found our spot for the night. We always say on this channel the camera never does justice to what we're seeing, and this is another example of that.
They discover multiple beautiful spots. They seem convenient, even inviting, but each feels too exposed. The thought of locals honking late at night keeps them moving. Driving farther into quieter areas, they eventually find a secluded parking area beside the water. It feels perfect, peaceful, exactly what wild camping should be. That comfort fades quickly.
There is always going to be people letting the side down. We've got a fire pit, which I'm not sure if that's strictly legal or not, but what I do have an opinion about is taking a and leaving it there.
So let's have a chat. Why do we not feel welcome in Scotland? This is the only place that purposefully we have been woken up by locals beeping at us.
Which is why we try and find places off the main road. A lot of locals do not like camper vans for reasons like the poop that's outside.
At the end of the day, the problem is that there are bad eggs letting the side down for the rest of us. There have been reports of parking in the passing places, emptying grey waste on the side of the road, ignoring no sleeping signs, and just being generally bad drivers. I think that, along with the growing popularity of things, has just been the perfect cocktail to create so much havoc that the locals just end up hating all of us.
As we gave an interview a couple of years ago with a newspaper explaining about the NC 500 and why the locals don't like it, there is kind of an infamous Facebook group where the locals basically just hate on all van lifers that come through the area. They posted about us and came at us.
It is particularly upsetting when we make such an effort to leave no trace, to be as respectful as possible.
We also completely understand why people would be so upset with these kind of horrific behaviors like we listed before, but it really is a few bad eggs. But as a community, I don't think the majority should necessarily ignore the minority in this, and like, it is a real issue what is going on.
At the site, they notice what others left behind: trash, tissue, and human waste. The scenery remains stunning, but it's damaged. Here, the reason behind local frustration becomes clear. They speak openly about anger toward van travelers and recall being insulted in a local Facebook group, where all van lifers were treated the same. The next morning, the journey continues. Nothing stops them, but something lingers. The fear here isn't an event, it's a consequence. A quiet reminder that repeated disrespect can turn beautiful places into silent warnings. When no one confronts you, yet the land itself feels uneasy, is that still a welcome? Or is it the final sign things have already gone too far for everyone now out here? On November 8th, 2021, Kyle and his crew from the YouTube channel Stromedy, known for staged scare content and horror-style challenges, enter an abandoned treetop structure near the Capilano Suspension Bridge in Vancouver, Canada. High above the ground, the place already feels risky, silent, exposed, and difficult to leave quickly.
Okay guys, we are now approaching what's called the Cliff Walk, which is actually a certain pathway that you need to take in order to get onto the suspension bridge.
That does not look safe.
Well, exactly, Cameron. All right, let's go, let's go.
Do you think this is gonna hold all of us?
We're going like underneath the freaking dock. We have to walk across that in order to get to the bridge. Yo, that's crazy, Kyle. Hey, yo, let's go, guys, let's go. Holy crap, this is so freaking skinny. Stromedy Squad, keep your eyes peeled for clowns. We know they're very vibrant and easy to spot. This is freaking insane right now. Look where we are, guys. We're making progress along this crazy freaking cliff walk. Holy crap, look, we're literally just being held up by these two metal rods right there. Everyone just take it easy on your feet. We don't want this thing to freaking collapse.
Kyle, I'm really scared.
Oh my god, what? It's taking us up along the side of the cliff now?
Even higher.
What the freaking heck? Guys, remember, we heard that freaking clown over on the other side, so just...
I feel like this specific cliff makes their noises echo, so you'll never know what side they're really coming from.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It sounds like it's coming from all around you. Okay, guys, I think the suspension bridge is up here. Look how high up we are right now. The bridge has got to be somewhere like right up there. Whoa, what the hell is this place?
It's almost like they're trying to welcome you here so that they can sneak up on you.
There's something about lights, though, that just make it seem a lot more like a circus. Yo, it's starting to take us down now. I think the bridge could be somewhere up there. Oh wait, I'm seeing it again. Okay, let's go. Yo, I think this is the entrance to the bridge right here. We're actually heading onto the bridge right now. We found the freaking bridge. Yo, this is the one that takes us across over to the other side. Yeah, there's a lot of people,
bro.
Do people know the threat of this? Of what lingers on the other side of... Look at this, guys. Look how far of a drop that is. Guys, we're almost there. We're halfway right now. Come on, let's go. Okay, and Stromedy Squad, we officially made it over the bridge, and we're now on the side that clowns actually took over many, many years ago, guys. This is especially where we want to keep our eyes peeled because we're actually in what used to be the clown territory now. So, wait.
You guys heard that?
You hear that? I did. Yo,
it sounded like it came up from up there.
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from like above us.
They move across hanging walkways, surrounded by height and open air. There's no solid ground beneath them, only narrow boards and gaps that force cautious steps. The deeper they go, the atmosphere shifts. Echoing sounds travel through the forest, hard to trace. Playfulness disappears. Focus replaces jokes.
All right, guys, we're heading up to the top of the fortress now. We're actually gonna go into the tree forts. Oh my God. We're literally up in a platform in the sky, and it literally runs all the way down there. Hard to believe that clowns once controlled this entire area. We are literally on the hunt to find any clowns in the area and capture it on camera. We've been looking now for about 30 minutes in this abandoned tree fortress. Wait, guys, wait, you see that? Wait, it looks like a clown over there. Get closer, get closer. Wait, what is he doing? Let me get a better view of this. Look at that. Oh my God, I think that's one of the clowns that fought in the conflict. See, I knew this place wasn't empty. I knew clowns lingered here still.
Then, beneath the platforms, a figure appears. A clown standing in the shadows. It doesn't rush, it just watches. The distance keeps it unclear, but its presence alone changes everything.
Wait, yo, this path comes all the way up here. If he starts coming up these stairs, we gotta run. We gotta make a run for it. Yo, look at his face. Oh my God, he's looking this way. Guys, get down. Get down, get down, get down, get down.
How do we get past him?
Yo, look at him. What the hell's he doing? God, yo, wait, guys, get down, get down, get down. Holy crap, yo, look at this freaking clown, guys. What the hell is he doing? He's definitely like patrolling the area, like making sure there's no humans in the area. Wait, oh my God, he looks so mad. Guys, stay down, stay down, stay down. Oh, holy crap. Oh. Oh my God, yo, run. He's behind us. Right there. Go. Run up, guys, run up. We're almost there. We're almost at the tree top. Okay, up the stairs. He's right there.
We gotta lose him.
He's coming around the tree. Watch out. Okay. I dropped my camera. Come here, you little shit! He's behind us! Right there!
They try to stay quiet, but the figure reacts. Tension spikes. Movements turn frantic. In the chaos, a camera drops. The footage cuts as they retreat, choosing escape instead of staying exposed in a place where movement is limited and mistakes become dangerous. The fear intensifies because the environment restricts escape long before the clown appears. Was the clown truly the threat, or had the location already trapped them? That's it for tonight. Which moment creeped you out the most? Drop it in the comments. Have your own story? Share it with us, and stay tuned. The next one is even darker.